You clicked because those safe states look like your exit plan. You're in the right place. We're breaking down 14 of America's most trusted havens and why people are quietly packing. Not for beaches, for survival. Here's the thing. Traditional safety checklists, low crime, strong GDP, aren't stopping the outflow. Policy whiplash, healthcare shock, housing gridlock, and civil rights anxiety are rewriting the map. By the end, you'll see the new existential risk index and why more Americans are choosing a Dutch lease over a US promise. Like this, so the algorithm thinks I'm important. Subscribe because someday you'll want to escape. Number 1, California. But here's the catch. People are bailing while AQI apps run your day. One week, it's wildfire smoke canceling school. The next, your insurer non-renews half the block. Let that sink in. Median home price? It eats 6 figures and asks for dessert. Premiums jump or vanish. Deductibles read like used car stickers. Then the lights flicker. Rolling blackouts turn resilience into your unpaid side job with backup batteries and go bags. Number 2, New York. But here's the catch. Rent acts like a monthly panic attack. State and city taxes stack, then the SALT cap squeezes high earners. Policy swings keep everyone guessing from bail reform to budget gaps. Co-op boards say no with a smile. MTA delays steal your time, and fines show up because reliability falters. Number 3, Illinois. But here's the catch. Pensions hang like an anvil, and property taxes turn a starter home into a marathon. Outside Chicagoland, hospitals consolidate, teachers stretch across empty positions, and districts whisper hiring freeze. Property tax bills rise even when your Zestimate naps. Fiscal fog drifts into classrooms. Delayed hires, cut electives, shorter library hours. Net migration bleeds from Cook and the collars as families outrun the next reassessment. Number 4, New Jersey. But here's the catch. The property tax bill leads the nation and arrives like a second mortgage. Home price-to-income ratios push past comfort. Insurance nudges up yearly. Then the SALT cap slaps upper middle earners who can't deduct like they used to. Let that sink in. Schools still test high, but the pipes, roads, and platforms show their age. NJ Transit has good days and ghost train days. Miss one, your whole schedule tilts. So families ride the wave for a few years, then peel out as costs stack like Jenga blocks. Number 5, Massachusetts. But here's the catch. Cost of living hits like private school pricing. Tight zoning freezes new builds, so bidding wars never sleep. Winter drops a gas and electric combo that bills like a premium app you can't cancel. Families chase these school districts and eat 2-hour commutes. Grads land great offers, then realize rent is a subscription they can't downgrade. Labs chase grants. Some scientists jump to programs abroad where salaries stretch and benefits are boring in a good way. Number 6, Louisiana. But here's the catch. After back-to-back storms, insurers exit or jack premiums. FEMA redraws flood maps, and overnight your OK zone needs elevation and extra cash. Wages trail while utility bills surge, so the monthly nut balloons. Homeowners get non-renewed and priced into state plans with higher deductibles. Renters fight mold and heat, then lose power when the grid taps out. Roads sag, pumps fail, and you keep a go bag by the door because June feels like roulette. Number 7, West Virginia. But here's the catch. The job base keeps shrinking. Hospitals merge or close wings. Opioid scars are still on the block. And broadband expansion dragged for years, which stalled remote work before it could save towns. Younger residents bounce for steady pay and reliable specialists. Retirees worry the nearest ER is now an hour and a ridge away. Labor force participation lags. Overdose trends haunt budgets, and the broadband map still has holes the size of counties. Number 8, Wyoming. But here's the catch. Winter slaps. Housing near job hubs is tight, and valuations spike when second home cash floods a valley. Property taxes follow the appraisal, so your cheap cabin gets a new personality. And the car? You'll need one that laughs at ice, plus gear, fuel, and heating that all cost real money. Energy cycles jerk local budgets. Hospitals are far, and weather adds hours. Rental stock in hotspots evaporates each ski season. It's like buying a budget phone, then paying premium for every app. Number 9, Delaware. But here's the catch. Beach towns flip to surge pricing all summer. Flood exposure creeps inland, and your cheap Target run gets repaid with time. Hello, I-95 crawl. Wages don't keep up with resort-adjacent rents, and insurers nudge premiums when storms wobble north. One strong nor'easter and the coastal grid plays Jenga with your power. Flood projections flag more nuisance days, which means higher maintenance and pricier coverage. Commute costs hide in tolls, gas, and lost hours. So residents shrink their square footage, swap beach zip codes, or hop to Pennsylvania, or even abroad, for better value per hour lived. If small state math feels tight, the plains offer cheap houses with surprise fine print. Number 10, Nebraska. Nebraska looks easy. Low unemployment, stable schools, and homes you can actually buy without turning your wallet inside out. Feels sane. But here's the catch. Paychecks trail medical costs. Employer plans carry deductibles that feel like a used Honda. Rural hospitals cut services or merge, so a routine appointment becomes a road trip. Meanwhile, property taxes nudge up across counties, quietly, steadily, so homeowners feel squeezed even when mortgages are tame. Number 11, Arizona. But here's the catch. Heat domes park and don't leave. Cooling costs jump. Insurance recalculates desert risk. Future growth shadows water rules, not sales flyers. HOA heavy suburbs love uniform lawns while your AC runs like a second job. Developers now juggle groundwater limits and CAP uncertainty, so timelines slip and lot counts shrink. Underwriting shifts press premiums up in fire-adjacent and flood-prone pockets, while extreme heat pushes ER visits. So the vibe shifts. People start a Plan B file when the power bill reads like a car payment and the reservoir looks thirsty. If you want calm, the Hawkeye State delivers, along with a talent leak. Number 12, Iowa. But here's the catch. Brain drain is real. Grads bounce for bigger paychecks and niche careers you can't build in small metros. Rural schools consolidate, mascots vanish, and towns feel thinner by the season. Employers post "help wanted" forever because immigration slowed and pipelines shrank. Childcare deserts turn 2 incomes into 1, or a relocation. Net young adult outflow shows up in HR panic and rotating now hiring banners. So safety alone doesn't keep talent. People chase growth curves, not just raises. Oklahoma promises oil and open space, then hands you tornado math. Number 13, Oklahoma. But here's the catch. Severe weather isn't a vibe, it's a line item. Tornado season means a shelter plan, a no AA radio, roof upgrades, and deductibles that don't blink. Premiums creep after every FEMA disaster declaration, and some carriers slap wind/hail deductibles that feel like a used car. Outside OKC/Tulsa, rural hospitals merge or scale back. A specialist can be a day trip. Infrastructure groans, stormwater, power lines, school roofs, while teacher pay lags neighbors, so turnover bites. Number 14, South Dakota. But here's the catch. Housing near job centers is tight, winters are aggressive, and specialty care often means a long drive or a flight. Vacancy rates stay lean while Rapid City and Sioux Falls wrestle with rising median rents and home prices. Property valuations climb, so taxes chase. Recruiters pull in talent from out of state, but a chunk treats it like a tour, not a move. Healthcare access per capita thins outside metros. Net migration by age tells the story. Young pros come, some bounce. It's like living in a snow globe with surge pricing. Plenty love it, plenty leave. Now, what if the real escape hatch isn't another state, but another system?